Why do I have to do this?
You like him a lot, okay? Don't worry about it.
When do I have to meet him?
He wants you to meet him at 135th Street at 4:30, near the subway station. I guess he wants to take you around that area.
I fucking live in that area. Why would I need a tour?
Look, all I know is that he wants you to meet him there.
You always know how to ruin my fucking day.
What?
Nothing. I gotta get dressed. Just be prepared to hear my complaints tomorrow.
Okay.
My name is Kaye. I'm going on a blind date this afternoon, and clearly, I'm dreading the fucking thing. Me and relationships don't mix. I'm not a good girlfriend. And as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not that great of a person either. I began to realize that not too long ago. I'm not a good listener. I put myself before everyone else. I like to drink until I vomit. And the relationships between me and my family members are non-existent. I have one-night stands. I do stuff on a whim, just because, just to see what happens. That always becomes a huge problem in my relationships with guys. I mean, going on a date doesn't mean that I'm in a relationship. I couldn't even imagine putting another guy through all that misery. I've done enough damage on Derrick and Marc. I wouldn't want to do any more to anyone else. Derrick was victim number one, although that was never my intention. I'm running my mouth to my friend about how great Derrick is, and yes, I actually mean it. But I guess I have a tendency to ruin good things. Now I'm telling her about Marc, victim number two. I cheated. Marc and I were friends for a month or two, and whenever I was around, he always made it a point to brag about his sexual prowess, as if he had something to prove to me. So, that night, I wanted to see just how good he was. And he was quite good, I'll say that much. It surprised the hell out of me. I would have never guessed he had that much going for him just by looking at him. And unfortunately, as wonderful of a person that Derrick was, he didn't know what the fuck to do in bed. Marc did. Because of that, I kept him around, just to see if there was anything more to him than sexual abilities. He's not even my type, but I was curious. And I wanted to see if I could pull off having 2 boyfriends at the same time. And as good as the sex continued to be, I would soon realize that I was making a huge mistake. This is James, Derrick's friend. I didn't even notice him. As pissed as he looks, I'm thinking that he knows. He wants to know why I canceled so many dates with him recently. I don't answer him. He says that my behavior's changed. I tell him that work has been stressing me out. He finally tells me that James saw us. I deny it. I wasn't going to tell him a thing. Seeing him this pissed was scary as it is. And believe it or not, I cared about him. And I didn't have the courage to tell him the truth because of it. I'm fucking up. I told Marc that I didn't want to come here again, but he wouldn't listen. I can't fucking stand this guy. He's boring, whiny, clingy. He never leaves me alone. And to think I've lied to Derrick to go fuck this loser. I haven't seen Derrick since. He hasn't returned my calls. And despite the fact that I cheated on Marc too, he calls me every fucking day and tries to come to my apartment on a weekly basis. He said he forgave me and wanted to work things out. Meanwhile, I'm changing my phone number on Friday and I'm thinking about moving to another apartment. I think this one will work.